Welcome back, listeners, to Sleuthing Secrets. In tonight's chapter, the sinister events on the island continue to unravel, pulling our characters deeper into a web of fear and mystery. Let's rejoin Alexandra and Jessica as they navigate the deadly game. Remember, darkness isn't just outside. It's lurking within every shadow, every person, and perhaps even within themselves. So, let's start. The Enigma.
We need to stay strong, Jessica. We can't let fear take over. Whatever's going on here, we'll figure it out.
During this conversation, suddenly a mysterious feminine voice echoed in the room through the speakers.
Attention guests, please remain in your rooms for the night. Any attempt to leave will result in immediate consequences.
The message was brief, but its effect was chilling. With every creak of the old house, their anxiety grew. Alexandra and Jessica tried to sleep, but the weight of their fear was suffocating. When they finally drifted off, it was into fitful, uneasy dreams. The morning came, but with no relief. The guests gathered in the lounge, their faces etched with worry. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream pierced the air. The guests rushed towards the stairs, only to find the dead body of a woman at the bottom, her limbs twisted at unnatural angles. The sight sent waves of horror through the group.
We need to get off this island. We're not safe here.
Adrian tried to keep control, but the fear was palpable, spreading through the group like wildfire.
Everyone, please. We need to stay together. We'll figure this out, but panicking won't help.
And then, as if to drive home their grim reality, the woman's voice returned through the hidden speakers, dripping with malice.
Attention guests, the murderer has struck again. Remember, the game is not over until you find the killer. Every night, 2 of you will die. Every 3rd day, the murderer will be inactive. You have 30 days to solve the mystery.
The announcement sent shockwaves through the group. Reality hit hard. They were trapped in a deadly game with no way out. Alexandra and Jessica exchanged looks, the gravity of the situation sinking in.
We can't let this continue. We need to find the killer and stop this before more people die.
We're in this together, Alexandra. We'll figure it out. We have to.
As the day wore on, the tension in the house was suffocating. People whispered in corners, exchanging theories, suspicions. Gracie, always sharp-eyed, found a clue, a checkered napkin near the dead body. The group debated its significance, but the fear was too strong, and rationality began to fray. In a desperate bid to regain some sense of control, they decided to vote on who they believed the murderer might be. Samantha, a woman in her mid-30s who had been acting strangely all day, became the target of their fear-fueled suspicions.
You're making a mistake. I didn't do anything, please.
But fear had already taken hold of the group. Despite her protests, they dragged her to the edge of the island's cliffs and threw her into the sea. Her screams echoed, haunting the night air. And just like that, the group had blood on their hands.
We killed her. Jessica, we can't lose our heads or we'll be next.
That night, Alexandra and Jessica lay in their beds, the weight of what they had witnessed hanging over them like a storm cloud. They had no answers, no allies, only each other. If they were going to survive, they'd have to outsmart the killer, and fast. And so, the sun set on another terrifying day, with new horrors awaiting them at every corner. The island had become their prison, and the game, their sentence. But Alexandra and Jessica were determined to break free, to unravel the mystery and escape this nightmare. And that's where we end Chapter 5 of our story. But can anyone outsmart the killer before it's too late? Will their bond hold strong in the face of paranoia and fear? Join us next time as we continue this harrowing journey on Island of Secrets, where the line between friend and foe grows thinner with each passing night. Until then, keep your wits about you, stay curious, and remember, sometimes the greatest danger lies not in the shadows, but in those standing right beside you.